Alexa Nation said, "Welcome back everyone to E6E. We've been very busy and are about to mass complete some pages as well as some big challenges while hopefully completing a few more. How are you, Mr. Go D, and what have you done since I've been simping at work?"
Mainly, finishing chapters and stuff, like that one. Astral Sorcery now done. I have no idea what that thing does, but we'll find out. Just hooked that up a few seconds ago, but yeah, we've just been cruising along and putting in work, putting in hours, you know. I have no idea what that thing does. Angry base. Yep, we've now got maximum power on it. Wow. Obviously, you can make this thing bigger, but we're maxed out for what we currently have. I was actually quite proud that she did this, I'm going to be honest. She lost her shit and was struggling while I was asleep. And yeah, she was panicking, couldn't work out how to do it. So she sent me messages saying, "Can you please just do it?" And she'd actually done it already. Something she said to me when she did it made her realize that she made a mistake, or she could do it a different way, and actually changed it. I'm actually quite proud of her for that. I'm going to be honest. So I was quite proud that you actually managed to work it out on your own. Yeah, essentially, it's a system that we've kind of seen online, but essentially it pulls the individual ore miner items out of the dimensional mine shafts, uses XP to repair them, and then puts them back in when they're maxed out. It's a very good system, and it's providing us lots and lots of goodies, most of which is being voided because we don't want it. But what the hell happened down here? Oh, yeah. Yep. Funny enough, we actually, and this was both of us, I didn't know about this either. I came across something that allows us to kind of automate stuff in a different way with the logistical pipes. I knew it was something that existed way back years and years and years and years and years ago. And I didn't realize they'd actually carried this over. So there's actually a logistical sorter that you can get to work with the mechanism pipes. Didn't know about it, and it basically color codes stuff and sends it to where you want it. But this way that she's doing works perfectly fine. So, all Gucci. Yes, it would. Even I didn't know about it. I mean, I can't remember. I think something just triggered in my mind that said, "Why can you color these pipes? This makes no sense." And then I realized after that there's probably some kind of sorter. And when I looked it up, I was like, "Oh yeah, there is." Great. I blame Tina. Hmm. Yep, Moby still chilling. What? Have they all gotten out? You mother trucker, what? What I just did there should have been the end of that. Oh, great. I missed something. I can make these anyway, to be fair. Yeah, maybe. Let me just start crafting, yeah. Why isn't it killing them? Stop out. Mm. We could slow the spawner down by taking out some of the speed upgrades. To my knowledge, what actually lags is not the mobs themselves; it's the interactions between mobs. Oh, I've completed like 3 at this point. It's getting beyond the joke. I legit don't do them on purpose. I quite literally look at the page and go, okay, so I need to make this and then this, and then I'm like, okay, so that's done. And then as I craft it, it completes, and I realize that the thing that I was going to craft last, which is what gives us the achievement, is actually an optional, and optionals don't count to that achievement. And I made one. I did one yesterday, where I knew it was going to be completed. I knew that was the last one, and I put it into the crafting window. I made it in the crafting window to get the items, intending to drag the items out of the crafting window to put in my inventory to move them, and I clicked the other item instead and pulled it out. Complete accident. I knew what I was doing. I just I don't know, forgot whatever I did. I also blame Tina. Gotta blame someone. Anyway, stop accusing me of things. Go and complete stuff. Why is what not exporting? I'm like, busy woman, what? I'm here, yeah. Okay, so why are you using external storage rather than... You haven't got the priorities set high enough. Is another thing. If you want it to export, you need to use exporters. And before I complete this chapter, I need to look at this one. Wait, we must have... We've completed this one already? Wait, we have. We completed our tools already, never mind. It's all Gucci. Boom. I need parameter. Wait. Fine storage. So that's refined storage. There was actually an extra thing that I didn't realise, which was annoying. Are you doing these or am I doing these? Leave the very first one, by the way. Wait, what the hell was that? All right, never mind, I did it. That and that. Wow, this thing's pissing me off. I keep... Oh, there we go. It took a second for it to catch up. There's the remote. There's that. That's power completed. And there's thermal completed. Boop, 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 boop. That one is for low date. So that should be automation completed, refined storage completed, power completed, thermal completed, astral completed. Apparently I'm missing something on this. I thought that was going to be the end. Oh, really? I have to make that, whatever the hell that is. There is Enigmatica. Checking off all of the boxes right now. Just looking at mechanism. Mechanism is going to be harder. There's a few things on there that we haven't done / made because there's no point when we have other ways. Britannia could be done if we make those flowers. Eidolon's done. Nature's Aura. They're all annoying to do. Cultism is a cluster. Oh, we should do the bees, man. We need to do the bees. Bees are killing us. Oh, you noticed I put a switch on the thing, by the way, on the sulfur. I assume you worked that out. Yeah. I am back. I'm back? What? What's that tiny? Which one's that? I mean, if they don't stack, how can you fit that many in your inventory? Those backpacks work? Really? I will leave you with that disaster. I'm going to go and make something slightly more important. I'm going to make them mycelial, which needs a 6x6. Nobody needs to know how you did them. Nobody else is psychotic enough. I beg of you, if you are trying to play this pack, please don't do that. Please, just don't. It's not worth it. Yeah, all homes are gone completely forever. Totally worth it. Oh, mother. Oh. No, you can do bees. I'm doing something else that apparently I fucked up already. Don't worry about it. No, it's. I thought that this pattern that I was doing was 6x6. It's not 7x7. So I've got all the stuff. I just don't. The building, the thing I built. Now the machine is thrown a wobbly because it's too big. Yeah, if you wanna do the bees, that's something we legitimately actually need. Oh, what the hell? Oh. This thing just like spit out some of the items. I was like, well, this makes no sense. And it's because it wasn't connected at the one. Boom. Make me react a thing. So these two items I'm doing are actually the last thing on our expert tabs. Not that we're finished, because somebody out of the two of us is crazy. But you can guess which one it is, people. I have no idea what this actual thing does, by the way. I don't even know if this is a multi-block. Mycelial generator? No, I'm not gonna like it. I'm never gonna like it. I don't like anything we do at the minute. It's it's just more pain. It's always pain. Oh, don't tell me you have to make all of them together and they all have to run together to make that one work. It's like the rainbow generator. Yes, yes, you did. You wanna come out here for this or not? This is technically the last craft for the expert. Outside on the crafter thingamajig. This should be the last one. Assuming I've done this correctly, it should be the last. Ready? Challenges aren't technically considered to be part of expert, but yes. This will be the fusion reactor, which annoyingly we have to make this if we want to actually complete the mechanism tab. Mm-hmm. Wait, you're still my reactor. Where is it? This thing's a pain in the neck. I said we're going to have to, technically for the mechanism chapter, we actually do have to make the reactor, or we don't have to make it, we have to make the materials for it. Bragging rights is kind of like our long-term goal. some of the things on bragging rights are going to take a while. More precisely, she's taken what I said and twisting it. What I said is I only originally agreed this. So this is talking to everybody. I only originally agreed to actually play until expert was done because that's what I thought we were doing. She agreed to the exact same thing. She said we would only play until that, and she changed the agreement or wanted. No, that's a. She didn't change the agreement. She wanted to change the agreement to carry on doing stuff. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Pointed out bragging rights was part of expert, yeah. Which I didn't think it was, personally. But and I still kind of don't, but here's the thing. For everybody listening, this is the thing. If I stop, she will continue to do it on her own. And we all know that if she does it on her own, it's going to take her 5 years. So, yeah, it's one of those. I don't mind doing it. Full transparency, there are days that I just really do not want to, and there are days where I enjoy it. It really does depend. My enjoyment is generally from automating stuff. I like the trouble of trying to automate something. Some things I can automate without any assistance whatsoever, and I can just do them. Some things that I've never tried to automate before do require me to look up stuff, but isn't that everybody? I mean, I knew that I could potentially automate the ritual of the forest with just XNet. Turns out that's actually the way you do it. Combination of some dispensers. I don't know if did you notice I started doing that, by the way? At the at the minute, it just puts all of the gold powder for you. Like it's on a ticking timer, so it'll just replace the gold powder. I think, I could be wrong, I think I actually need to steal one of these plant fertilizer things to be able to grow the plant in the middle, the tree in the middle. In theory, it shouldn't be that hard to do, but yeah, we'll figure it out. But the yes, I can. They're in a backpack. Just one. Where are I? Oh, you need an attuned crystal. Any attuned crystal? Which one? Oh, yeah, I don't think we've done that. I was gonna say, don't use the ones that are in this box, because these ones are specifically for the ultimate mode. You're stuck now, aren't you? We've made quite a lot. Did you make the bee stuff? Oh, yeah. Hmm. What needs to grow? Are you trying to turn it into a celestial, the blue one? Do we not have any blank celestials? Yeah, that's because you some don't require it to be attuned to anything specific. You don't, but yeah. If the star sign isn't lit up, like if you've either not done it correctly, if the It should be glowing blue and shit. If it's not lit up, then you've either done it wrong, or the star sign is not in the sky right now, which means you have to switch. Yeah, you'll see like all of these little relays will start glowing. Is that star sign in the sky? Like, if you look up, can you see it in the sky? Then you have to skip time. It's the only way. You check if the star sign is in the sky, just FYI, you can see it in the sky then, and it's not coming up on the ground. It means you've done it wrong. Not, I don't think it's quite dark enough for it to trigger. Should be soon. I think you've done it right. Like, I can see like a glow behind each of these. It looks like they're right, but nice. If it didn't, you probably picked it up before it finished, if it didn't change. Just made some spare celestial crystals, by the way. I'm gonna put them in the right box up here. You turned your magnet ring on. I thought that was the last thing we needed for the bees. We've got that, haven't we? The item, the thing that we need for the rest of it, I'm pretty sure we have that. Oh no, we don't. We're missing one item on the bees page. I thought that was the last item we needed, but it isn't. You need the breeder upgrade. It's not hard to make. I'll make it. I'm right. You keep doing bee things. And bee amazing. You can keep being like this all day long. Run away. And boop. The How game. Wasn't that the last? Why is there always one more? Every single time. There is always one bloody more. These are now done. Oh, for the person that may have had keen eyesight, they may have noticed, by the way, that we have got permanent regeneration free and saturation free buffs. Which, if Miss Tina will come downstairs and look, for anybody interested. Okay. Don't just run away. Fail. Where are you? I'm downstairs. So this thing here, environmental controller by RF Tools utility, has saturation regeneration modules in it. This is a bit of a pain to make. I had to make one for the reactor controller, so I thought I'd make two because I know what they're like. I've used them before. It does use quite a lot of power. It's like 1,000 per tick, but if you throw a timer on it, top tip, if you throw a timer on it set to like 20 seconds or something, or 22 seconds, it actually only really needs a pulse every like 25 seconds to refresh the buff. It only works with the radius that's set, which is 40, which the height and the radius and stuff determines power usage. So You don't potentially want it to be huge unless you've got a lot of power. But yeah, this means that we never run out of food here, ever. We never use food while in the base, and we will constantly regenerate health because of the saturation and because of the health regen. It also means that if you do this B thing over here, not the B thing, if you do the cutting your wrists thing, it is less painful because the saturation buffs and stuff keep you topped up. It's not like it doesn't stop you from dying, but it definitely helps. It means you can actually, if you wanted to do the other way, which is what I prefer, which is use the incense altar to do a burst, you can just do a burst and just stand there and it will regenerate. I did think about changing the incense altar to make it a bit more usable, because at the minute it's not really. I'd have to turn it completely inside out, make it go like the pyramid like it is right now, which would allow you to just fly between them. I might do that at some point. I was also going to move it closer because there's no reason for it to be here. And the dimension, correct me if I'm wrong, Tina, but the dimension that we use to go to that dimension teleporter, that's now completely useless, right? Because you destroyed all the blocks there. Is there any reason to go there at all? Because I could delete this and move the incense altar closer. That's something I'll do at a later date. I'd have to rebuild it. We also found that you don't actually need the very top layer of the incense altar because it's only on the. It only works when you've got the higher version of blood magic installed, and we don't because of this pack doesn't come with it. So the very top layer of this is completely useless. So I think I could actually get away with it being basically the same height as what the current setup is. If this was underground, what I would actually do is I would have the incense altar upside down like it is now, and I would have it above the altar. That way you don't even have to move, because you don't have to be right next to the incense thing to actually trigger the effect. You just have to be within proximity. So you'd have like you'd have two inverted pyramids, one hanging off the wall and one hanging off the ceiling, and one hanging off the floor, and they would meet in the middle. I don't know if else we said. We also have 3 nitro reactors now. I don't know if we mentioned that to people, or they saw it. I can't remember. I built an extra 3 or extra 2 to increase our power regen. We also turned down our fission reactor. Our fission reactor is capable of doing higher than we are. We turned it back down because the amount of fuel it was burning, we just can't keep up. We just don't have the ability to keep up with the production because it's not the machines that are struggling at this point. It's actually our sulfur production, which Tina is managing and by doing a load manually. But yes, we are somewhat struggling with it. So we did turn it down. The only good thing is we're actually, by turning it down, we're actually able to keep up. Nice, I'll do it later. We're able to keep up with the production and the what's it for it, and the power generation that's required to run our SPS, supercritical phase shifter, which is what generates our antimatter. That is yeah. We've got 8 whole buckets of antimatter now. I can, yes. You've been cheating today. Yeah. You noticed I moved the this mana thing over here, by the way. What? Yeah. This is kind of one of those, it's nice, but also a pain in the ass. The Gaia reactor does produce mana, we found. We didn't know about this until very recently. But, and this is the but, it uses a shit ton of XP, it seems. Yeah, pressure is still kind of a problem. It barely keeps up with the pressure. And yeah, liquid starlight, which is kind of not a problem. We've got a machine that in the end that is gaining liquid starlight for us. The XP is what sucks because this thing drains XP like a mother trucker. It's ridiculous how much it does. I'm staring at the thing right now. 61.2k, 61k, 60k. Like it literally is burning like 1,000 in a second or so. Yeah, every cycle is. I can't remember what we said it was now. Isn't it like a quarter of 12 pulls or something like that? I mean, this was at 60k buckets of memory essence a minute ago. It's at 50 now. It's literally draining 10k of buckets. Yes, limited vector. Have we got any? Let me go and check. Have we got any advanced PCBs? We do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go and slap advanced PCBs on that thing so it stops pushing us around. There we go. It's not pushing me anymore. Right, what do you break? What's break? Into what, the chip thing? Don't you just right click to put it in and it's like shift right click to take it out? Is it because it has a is it because it's got a different type of one in there or something? Throw it to me, I'll try it. I mean, it's just taken like 4 levels off me. 40 levels. It even says 23 levels stored. No, so levels scale. Like a single level at your level will probably be like a 100th of a level. No, it doesn't fill that fast. It still takes time to fill. I don't know, honestly. I am unsure. I've never really done it, so maybe it doesn't like you being that high. Maybe it's struggling to register. Like to get that kind of levels naturally on this game is ridiculous. Like that's beyond crazy trying to get that many levels. These pools are about 2/3 full right now. I've got a feeling, by the way, that when it maxes out, I think it just keeps going. It has a buffer in the port, but I think it just keeps. There's a buffer. I don't know how much that buffer is. It's very slow at the minute. Yeah, so the limiting factor here is the pressure. It can't keep up. But we can't really speed these up anymore. We would have to just add more. We'd have to add more flux compressors. What, like normally? I have no idea. Like enchant something? So you use levels by teleporting to locations like the end and stuff. Something like that. Because she cheated them all then. Cheated all the levels in. Suspicious. Isn't it, guys? Suspicious. I would like to say right now that I would testify in a court of law. I truly have no idea. I've not seen her. Yeah, she uses an auto clicker to like AFK overnight and stuff. But realistically, she's also the last person that would probably cheat on stuff like this, because she quite literally wants to do this whole pack like inside and out 100%. If you're cheating, there's kind of no point. You might as well just give yourself the achievements. But the fact that she wants to do it all legit is crazy, beyond crazy. I think the mana pools are full. I'm just watching. It's going to hit another percentage in a second. I want to see what happens to the mana. As it goes into the buffer, and then the buffer gets full. Okay. So it does keep mana in the buffer. So the machine actually does keep some mana. So you can technically run it a little bit longer than what the pools are. That way, at least you have some instant mana. Although we're not going to be able to do that for very long, because we're about to. We've only got 20,000 buckets left of this. Yeah, maybe limit yourself to only 1,000 levels or something. We have also maxed out the efficiency pretty much of our. We've basically maxed out the efficiency of our fission reactor by just the math of having full water sources on it, and that is six sources per water source, so 6 times 3. I mean, I could kill you and reset. Seems like a you problem. But yeah, so our fission reactor, we added another 3 water sources to make it 6, which you would assume would allow you to double it, but no, apparently not, because after there's like a diminishing returns. Apparently, I think it's probably the pipes can't handle it at this point, rather than the actual water sources. And the only other thing that we've got that you can use to transfer water is integrated dynamics, and I think that is technically faster. It's also a massive pain in the ass in comparison to what we are doing. Tina, did you know there's another mana port on the other side? It's holding mana. This one is holding more mana. It's not shared between the two. So this one over here is maxed, but that one there is not. Well, here's the question: is does it store it in here and then transfer it to the other one when it needs to be used, or is it just going to sit over there and never be used unless it's taken out outside? I guess we'll find out. You need to use some mana for it to be seen, I suppose. Yeah, let's build this side. So I suppose the question goes is, does it transfer the mana from this side to the other side when it gets low, or does it just stay in that side? Like run one cycle and then I have to stop it because it's going to be full. Nice. Oh, it's actually stopped. That way, found structure? How does found structure mean? I mean, it's basically max. I guess so. Yeah, we should stop it. Yes. So that, for everybody else, that burned 53,000 buckets of memory essence to do that. And that's probably given us like 20 pools or more of mana. I mean, yeah, technically probably more, honestly, because it's 750 levels times. If you do 5 times 750 levels, it won't give you 2,000 levels. It will give you like whatever it is, because the way it increases and scales. But yeah. But we are at our mark. Gone over. You got nothing. None of these are. All of these are done. We've kind of run out of progression items at the minute. I guess we'll work on we're gonna work on the other stuff.
Flexer Nation said, "Thanks for watching everyone. Next time we will hopefully finish off some more pages or challenges and we'll catch you in the Flex 1. Show us out, Mr. God."
Bye everybody. See you next time.